Righto, what we've got here is the color curve under colors and curves. So what we can do is, in this, we're actually changing the color curves. So when we did the mental blank, the levels, we were mucking around with white and black, and we had the option to change color curves. But in the color curves, what we're actually doing is we're changing each particular value on the channel. So now, instead of working in a one-dimensional slider, we have a line which we can adjust using to change the two gradients. So if we wanted to add, say for example, well, there's a lot of things we can change, but the horizontal gradient represents the values of the pixels in the image that they are now, and the vertical gradient reflects what the new values you're applying. So, for example, if I click on the point in the bottom left-hand corner, this represents the darkest point in the image. So with the darkest point, what we're going to look at doing, if we drag it up, it gets a lighter value and gets lightened. Pretty simple. So does the rest of it, because all values are connected by this line. Now, if we wanted to, the bigger the shift in where you move it, the bigger the shift in the pixels. So right now I'm making a big change to the darkest parts of the image, but that change gets progressively smaller as the line gets closer to the original one. So until they meet at the white point where there's no change at all to the lightest pixels. I shouldn't say whitest, the lightest pixels. Let's hit reset, and we'll drag the white point down, and obviously we're doing the opposite. We're making everything much darker, but the darkest pixels are not changing at all. So pretty straightforward. Hit reset again, and we can click in the middle of the line, and we're going to add a new point that we can move. So if I click and drag up, I'm changing the mid-tones. I'm lightening them, and if I drag it down, I'm darkening them. In either case, I'm leaving the white point and the black point alone, and I don't have to just drag straight up and down. I can shift it to the left and to the right to adjust the curve to affect different parts of the image. So you can see as I'm moving it, we get it all kind of cool. Now, anywhere that it's more than 45 degrees, the gradient is more than 45 degrees, it'll get lightened. Anywhere that it's below 45 degrees, it will get darkened. And if you want to remove a point, you can simply just drag it off the side to get rid of it. You can add as many points as you want just by clicking, and you don't necessarily have to click on the line. You can just click quite near, and it will add an extra point where you can add lightening and darkening depending on where you go. Again, a common technique is just to use what we call an S-curve to enhance and contrast the midtones of an image. So click once slightly below the left-hand side, and this represents the darker half, and we'll add some. By bringing that part down, we're just darkening the dark parts of the image, and we'll do the opposite to the light parts of the image, and that adds the light parts get lighter in that image. Now, the part of the curve that you make steeper will increase in contrast in that particular section of the curve. So when an S-curve increases contrast in the midtones, adding contrast adds a feeling of detail and depth to your image. It's sort of what we call pop. It makes it pop out. And to get that pop through a S-curve, you're making a bit of a sacrifice. So where the curve is actually flatter than the original line, you're losing a bit of detail by making pixels look more and more alike. So all the pixels to the left of that dot and to the right of this one, you lose a bit of contrast. They have less contrast, but in many cases that's not really going to matter too much. It's a worthwhile sacrifice, and you can always check the effect by toggling the preview. So, what are we going to do? Well, I'm glad you asked. What we're going to do is we're going to go through and we're going to do this to our own image. So you're going to go and take an image, take a picture, whether you use your phone and head outside and just take a landscape image, but I want to see you adjust the color curves. So you've got 10 minutes to do that. I'll get you started. Go now.